Hi. What happened? There was a live streaming error. Hi. What was that? There was like a huge live streaming error and then it just like stopped. Ugh. I don't like this, guys. What do I do? Is the other one still going? Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna say on the other one to come to this one. I hate technology so much. Bruh. That was really stressful. Is it working okay now? Everybody be slow with your commenting. I wonder if I can change the chat speed even though I'm on. I don't know. How do I change the chat speed? Can I make it less intense? How does one do this? Oh, I'm stressed. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Help. Enable slow mode. I can't see any options for that because I'm on my phone. I know that you can do that on laptop. Oh, this is going to be the most boring video for anyone ever. Okay. It's saying I'm still live on the other one. How do I, like, okay, I'm just gonna, what? Guys. No. Okay, fine, whatever. We're just gonna pretend nothing happened. Can you tell I'm stressed? Hi. Hi. Okay, I can see the chat again. Oh my god. Hi, Bethany. Thank you so much for your super chat. It's really nice to meet you. Okay, sorry guys. I was really nervous before, like, doing this, so I'm not usually this nervous. I don't have as much of Chloe's anxiety, but actually, that's a lie. I think I'm more socially anxious than either Chloe or Nina were. How is my relationship with the others? Define others. Others in my system, or like Pinata system, or what are people interested in? Thank you for the super chat, Kia. Oh, I'm really sorry. That was such a disaster of a first meet, huh? How are me and Nan? Great. Nan's amazing. I love Nan. Still love Nan. That didn't change. They've been super great. They've been sending me messages just now like, you're fine, relax. Hi, Emile? Emily? Amelie? Nice to meet you. How's Kyle and the integration? Kyle's slowly warming up to me. And thank you, Jojo. Jojo says I'm doing okay. And Nan's in the chat. Stephanie says we love you. Thank you. Yeah, Kyle is having a hard time with it. He's only recently been able to like look me in the eye, which has been really hard. Like, I understand that I'm a different person now and I'm not Chloe and I'm not Nina, but like, I still have both of their memories, right? So I still have my attachment and love for Kyle and for everybody else that I knew. But obviously for Kyle, it feels like he lost the person that he grew up with, that, you know, he was created to protect, you know, like he was created when we were like 3, we think, like 2 or 3. So he's like grieving, which is really hard, but at least he doesn't hate me. So, because I think he was kind of irritated at first. My voice sounds different. I was really worried that everyone was going to say, like, you're faking, you sound exactly the same. But I mean, even if I did sound the same, like, so. Nin and Nan, what? Nan and Nin is Nanny? That's what I said to Nan. Our names mushed together, me and Nan. Nin and Nan is Nanny. Which I love that. Hi, Sun Bunny to love. Super cute. Hello from the Charm System. Hi. How do you pronounce your name? Do you have new pronouns? My pronouns are she, her, please. I'm still female. And you pronounce my name Nin. It was, oh my God. Whoa, Jez, thank you. Thank you, Jez and India. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. That means a lot. And Bethany, you too. Hi, Nadim. Emo Cupcake, thank you for the clarity. Oh my gosh, hi. Hi, everybody. So many super chats. I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to respond to all of these. It was nice to meet you too. Somebody's leaving soon. Have I listened to K-pop? Nina used to enjoy K-pop. I haven't listened to it since integrating. I don't really go by Chloe. Somebody said, is Chloe a name I go by? I mean, I'm not gonna like be upset. If somebody calls me Chloe, I will respond to Chloe, but I don't feel like that's my name anymore. My name is Nin. Do I still have chronic fatigue? That's an awesome question, because yes, but also, bye cringy potatoes. Okay, this is the thing, right? This is so interesting to me, but Chloe was like completely crippled by chronic fatigue. It affected her like more than anybody else. And sorry if you can hear the guinea pigs in the background. They're like right behind me. But I'm less affected by it. We still have it. I still get fatigued and tired and like have to sleep or, you know, like stop moving and stuff like that. I know. It's okay. I'm talking to the camera. Yes. They think I'm talking to them. It doesn't affect me as much. Like I can exercise now and it not be a problem. Like I can walk around for decent amounts of time and it not be a problem. Like I can like actually use the body and it's like mind-blowing. So that's an improvement. I'm more physically capable now than Chloe was. How do you choose your name as an alter? I had the biggest struggle with this, the biggest. And I was going through names and like, come on, like I've got to find something, but at the same time, it's scary to not use the birth name. Like we've got a business tied up in this. So like not using the birth name and stuff is like, I don't like it, it's uncomfortable, but Chloe didn't feel like my name. So I was going through all these names and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you, Pinata. I love you, Nan. And in the end, Ribbon nicknamed me Nin. And I was like, oh, I really like that. But it's so much like Nina and, you know, like I'm not Nina and I don't want to lose the Chloe part of myself and stuff like that. Somebody said my eyes look lighter. In this lighting, they do. I don't think my eyes have actually changed color because that would be like, that would be a scientific phenomenon. But no, in the end, I was like, I couldn't ignore it anymore because I started accidentally referring to myself as Nin. And then I was like, oh damn, that really is my name, huh? So I just accepted it. Now I'm going with Nin. I missed a super chat. Miraculous, awesome name. What are your interests? Do they differ from Chloe's and Nina's? What are my interests? I like yoga. I do a lot of yoga now. I still like makeup. I'm not as good as it now. Like I tried really, this took me like a solid 2 hours, right? This would have taken Chloe probably about 30 minutes. And it was really frustrating me because I was like, I know I've done this before. I know how to do this. Why is it so difficult? But it's just because I don't know, Nina didn't really do makeup that much. Where did Chloe go? Chloe integrated into me, so Chloe's sort of part of me now, but she doesn't exist as her own person. Like, she doesn't exist in her own right anymore. She kind of became me. She and another person in our system sort of merged together, and the result of the combined alters is me. It's like the amnesiac walls between us broke down. So instead of there being something separating those two parts of the brain, that wall went down and those two parts of the brain kind of reconnected. And the result of that is me. Why do you integrate? I did not choose to integrate. I did not want to integrate. How do we pronounce my name? Nin. Nin, please. Nin, like Nina, but Nih. Like N-I-H, Nin. Nin. Hello. Love to California. Thank you for the super chat. Whoa, I missed a super chat from Nicole and from Jelly. Hi. Oh my gosh, no, I haven't seen it. I love it when people make us fan art with Pinata. Thank you. And Nicole, why do you think you integrated? Did you know it was happening before it actually happened? No, okay. You guys, do you want like the whole story or the rundown version? Like, do you want the meaty full story? Like, how interested are you? Because I won't bore you with all the details if you just want the basic overview. Yes, I'm still the host. Everybody's saying yes. Whole story, the whole story. Okay, sit down, guys. Sit down, honeys. I got some news for you. I'm gonna tell this in like, I don't know, shall we see how dramatically I can tell this? Let's test my storytelling skills. Okay, so Nan, are you comfortable with me telling the whole story? Message on like nothing private, but message me, Nan. I just need to check that Nan's okay with how much I'm saying. I love you too. They say yep. Okay. Oh, somebody says thank you. Maddie, thank you for being so open and honest with us during this extremely hard time. With love, the newly diagnosed butterfly system. Congratulations. That's amazing. Yay. Congratulations. Thank you, Nan. Spill the tea. Hunt tea. Nan, get her some tea. I got my tea, babe. Still down. Okay, so it's not like full of tea. There's no tea. There's a little bit of tea. Okay. I'll just tell you, you can decide whether there's tea or not. Right. So, where do I even start? Are you still in love with Nan? I am so in love with Nan. I'll get into that. So, the integration. It's hard because I've got two different perspectives on it, two different memories from pre-integration. But, it's so weird. Okay, so Nina and Chloe were both really struggling, right? And it got to the point where Chloe's eating disorder was kind of taking over our ability as a system to function. We just kind of were unable to function. And Nina had been struggling, you guys probably know about this, for like a solid year or so. Like I as Nina was having a really, really, really hard time with like changes to our lifestyle and trauma stuff and just existing. So we were both having a hard time, to say the least. And Chloe had been trying to reach out for Nina for like a solid year or so. And yeah, Chloe had an eating disorder. So do I. It's even worse now. But we'll get into it. I don't want to trigger anybody either. Yes, I know, it's terrible. Yes, it is. Yes. Can you hear them? Right. I'm gonna stop getting distracted. Chloe had been trying to reach out to Nina for like a solid year, like trying her best to work with her, encourage her to come out during therapy. And I was like, I don't want anything to do with this. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want, like, stop trying to make me open up. I don't want to be vulnerable. I'm tired of, you know, being used and abused and all that kind of stuff. Who's fronting? It's Nin. Hi. And I was just like fighting it so hard. So hard. No. I'm speaking from my perspective as Nina. And I had a relatively, okay, I don't even really know how to describe this. You guys know Ace from Pinata System, right? Pinata System, other system that we're in a relationship with. Nina was our sexual protector. I was sexual protector as Nina, and Ace was their sexual protector. So we had a lot in common. We didn't get to talk that much, but we kind of sort of became friends. It got kind of messy, so I'm not going to go into it. And also, that's personal between me and Pinata. And I'm not going to bash Ace or anything like that. But that got kind of messy. Ace integrated, and I felt super, like, betrayed. Like, I know that it didn't make any logical sense. Hi, Acrylic and Ether. Hey. Why did someone just say I've got no legs? And I felt betrayed. I felt used. I felt like I was just really, like, messed up by the whole thing. Like, previous to integrating, and then afterwards, like, it was just a whole thing. And I was like, I'm not going to process any of this. And that, like, messed everything up. I should have, like, as Nina, like, I should have dealt with it, but I didn't want to. And Pinata were amazing about the whole thing, and they were just great. But I still was like, I don't want to talk about it. I kind of spoke to Seth about it a little bit, and we sort of bonded over that. And in the end, because both Chloe and I were just in such a bad place, it kind of all came out at once. And we had this discussion with Pinata System, and the poor guys, they were so amazing about all of it. And it just all came out, like, literally, it was like word vomit. Like, everything came out about, like, how I felt about Lacey, how I felt about, like, everything, and trauma, and who I was, and my connections to the people who loved me, and feeling like I was unlovable as myself, and that everybody was just pretending to like me because they had to, because we're partner systems, and obviously that was really hurtful for them, and I was just like a complete mess, right? And Chloe was like, talk to me, and I was like, I don't want to, leave me alone. And it kind of got messy, but everything came out in the end, and Chloe was kind of there for me, and I was like, oh my god. And everyone was like, shit, I'm so sorry, you know, what can we do? How can we help you? I hope this is okay to say, Nan. I hope I'm not overstepping. And it was awkward because I was like, well, I don't want anything from you. There's nothing to do, right? All this has happened. This is just how I feel about it. This happened, the integration happened, trauma happened. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, it's over. Here's how I feel. There's nothing more to do. Like, I'm ready to leave it now. Helen DID, I haven't seen any of your previous messages, but people, we care. We love you, sweetie. I hope you're okay. We see you. You're okay. Everything came out, and there was a load of stuff that happened, but in the end I was like, okay, well, clearly I've processed this, and let's just move on. Like, there's nothing else to say, there's nothing else to do, let's just, leave it all behind. And that was the first time in my life as Nina I had ever reached that kind of point where I was like, okay, and Chloe was just kind of like so, like, messed up. She didn't even know how to feel or think, but she was glad that I opened up, right? So we went to sleep, and the next morning at 4 a.m, Pinata call, and Evan and Seth, who had both been involved in the night before, had integrated into Riven. Riven's the person who nicknamed me NIN, and we were like, oh fuck, but like helped them through it. Like integrating is always a big deal. And then we went back to sleep, and I had this dream, right? But I don't think it was a dream. I think it was how our brain was processing me and Chloe integrating. Obviously, we were both in a state where we weren't functioning. Chloe was like not functioning at all. And she needed Nina's strength. And I think Nina needed Chloe's emotional capacity. And I just remember as Nina feeling ready to let it go and move on. I see marriage in the future too, Nan. And in this dream, what I remember happening from Nina's perspective, I remember just feeling very calm. And I took off all my clothes and I sort of dropped them on the floor around me, stepped out of them, and walked into darkness. And then when I woke up in the morning, I was me. So that's the birth of NIN, I guess. Bye, Destiny Faith. So I'm still hella in love with Nan, so in love with Nan, and my emotions are so much stronger now because Nina's emotions were super strong and she was aromantic. So now all my romantic feelings and pretty much every other feeling is like super intense and overwhelming. So if anything, I'm even more in love with Nan than Chloe was, because like Chloe had normal emotions. Now my emotions are like at 100% volume. So yeah, that's the story. Do you consider yourself host? Says Eli. Do you look different in the inner world? Yes, I do, and yes, I'm still a host. I have platinum blonde hair. My face is pretty much the same as Nina's was. I'm very, very, very slender. Probably explains the eating disorder a little bit. But yeah, very, 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 very slender. I'm 5'4", whereas this body is 5'1". Yeah, I like wearing, I don't know, like cross between black and pastel clothes. I like oversized crop jumpers and like flowy mini skirts with like knee-high socks and heels. Woo! These chats are growing so fast. Martin, hi. I really appreciate your channel and videos. Thank you for sharing your experiences and helping others understand. Your videos really help me understand myself and my own system better too. Thank you so much for your super chat, and I'm really, really glad. I'm really glad. Do I age slide like Chloe?